collaborate and listen.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys my type 4 hair wash day routine for moisture and length retention. I know everyone wants to know about growth, but baby girl, if you don't know how to retain that length, then really and truly it doesn't matter how much your hair grows. In real time, this routine usually takes me anywhere from 4 to 6 hours, depending on how I decide to style my hair afterwards. So basically, I just had to really edit the video to speed things up so you get the full benefit of my explanations without getting bored. If you are transitioning, newly natural, or struggling to retain moisture or length, this video is for you.
It's dry season and I haven't put anything on my scalp or my hair. I haven't even been sleeping with a scarf. I basically neglected my hair for 3 weeks prior to making this video because I get lazy sometimes. Now, I made this video close up not so you guys can shame my skin. Yes, skincare, but my skin don't care, and neither should you because this is a hair video. So yeah, I made it close up because there are a lot of things I do intentionally to prevent breakage and shedding, and I wanted you guys to see clearly. I always start off by misting my hair with water or rice water, concentrating on my ends. For my pre-poo, I like to use a detangling conditioner, a moisturizing conditioner, or a deep conditioner. All products used today will be listed in the description box below. For the takedown of any plaits, I recommend patiently using your fingers, but if you have to use a tool, be careful not to drag it downwards. Just pop it in gently to create an opening and then continue with your fingers from there to prevent breakage to your hair. I apply my chosen conditioner on my ends and the length of my plait, and I massage it in, applying more rice water if necessary. I add oils or aloe vera to my pre-poo routine whenever I feel my hair needs extra love. In such cases, I apply rice water and aloe to my scalp and then conditioner to my hair and then aloe on top of the conditioner for extra slip, and lastly oil. I always apply oil last because although the oil I use is moisturizing, it also tends to seal in the products. So it's key to moisturize before you seal, otherwise you're just sealing in dryness. Also, when the oil congeals, it's harder to detangle with. After taking out each cane row, I spray more rice water and apply more conditioner until each strand feels hydrated. To aid this process, I shingle, finger detangle and massage the product into each strand. I shingle and finger detangle my hair by stretching it out and then carefully separating it into smaller chunks. I repeat this process a couple of times, working my way through the whole section, carefully removing shed hairs as I go along to prevent knots and tangles. I apply conditioner to my hair shaft only. I do not put conditioner on my scalp, only rice water, as I prefer to keep my scalp free from non-organic products as possible so I don't clog my pores. Apply as much water as you need to keep your hair at a certain level of moisture, basically when it's most slippery. So when you feel the product start to congeal, apply more water, and when you finish, apply more conditioner to your ends. Section your hair into smaller chunks if you need to for purposes of twisting or detangling. I was just feeling kind of lazy and I was trying to speed things up because this process usually takes me like 10 to 15 minutes per cane row, depending on how much love my hair needs and how many twists I do. Detangling your hair correctly is very key to retaining length. So when tangles or knots do occur, you have to gently and patiently tease out the rogue strand whilst stretching the rest of your hair to separate it. I slow down this part so you can see it clearly. I always section and twist my hair when I pre-poo because I find washing my hair in an afro causes unnecessary tangling and shedding. I find that it's easier to detangle hair when it's damp, not fully wet, so I like to keep my ends saturated so they have enough slip to prevent knots, but I don't saturate the part that's still on my scalp until I fully unravel it. So I don't know if you can see it clearly or not, but I know my hair is fully saturated when it curls and clumps together. This is the amount of hair I shed from finger detangling. I shampoo my hair at least twice, concentrating mostly on my scalp and working the shampoo down towards the rest of my hair. I use mostly hot water but switch to cold for my final rinse. Sorry, I know you can't really see this clearly because my ring light is reflecting, but I use the handheld shower because inverting your head promotes blood flow to the scalp, so I like doing this on wash days. I rinse every twist individually from root to tip until my scalp and hair are squeaky clean. My whole shampooing process takes about 25 minutes. I wash my hair every 2 to 3 weeks and I like to deep condition every wash day. For this, I use black rice water, deep conditioner and oil. I apply rice water to my hair and scalp and the conditioner to my hair only. I shingle and massage the conditioner into my strands, applying as much rice water as I need to saturate my hair. Lastly, I massage oil into my scalp and work it down the length of my strand, applying more if necessary, concentrating on my ends. Once my hair curls and clumps, I brush and retwist it. This really helps me work the product into every strand. Also, I try to only brush my hair this much on wash days, and I keep it stretched and detangled in between to minimize breakage and shedding. Also, I style my hair only on wash days, so once I pick a style, that's it, till my next wash day. I may refresh it, but I will not change it. But I will speak more about this in my protective styling video. I usually only use my orange Denman brush on wash days unless I'm planning to do a sleek style afterwards, in which case I use the pink one for extra detangling and sleekness. I'm showing you guys so much footage of me detangling my hair because this really was a game changer for me, especially when I was transitioning. I used to lose so much hair on wash days due to impatience and improper detangling. So I have tried other hairbrushes, but these two are actually my all-time favorite because they just help to really work the product into your hair, and also they are great for detangling. This is how I unravel my twists. You're kind of just supposed to twist it in the opposite direction rather than like just yank it apart from the middle, because it's just good practice for when you do twist outs as well, and also it just helps you to not just tangle up your hair. I'm showing you guys the amount of hair loss after my takedown because shedding is natural, but the amount of hair you lose depends on how much you've been taking care of your hair and how gentle you are when taking it out. So, another key to length retention is minimizing shedding. In addition to being gentle when taking out my hair, another way I minimize my shedding is by keeping my hair moisturized, but I will do a separate video on protective styling. Before I steam my hair, I like to massage my scalp with oil, and then I apply my heat cap and I steam my hair for about 25 to 30, usually 20 minutes, sure. Sometimes I do 15, sometimes 20, sometimes 30. The next thing I do is spritz my hair and scalp with an apple cider vinegar and water mixture. I leave it in for about 2 to 5 minutes. I massage my scalp and then I rinse it out using cold water. My next step depends on how I decide to style my hair. I've been wearing wigs at the moment, so I just decided to put my cane rows back in. I apply normal water and leave-in conditioner and massage them into my strands. Once that's been absorbed, I like to seal it off with my oil to create maximum slip before I begin brushing. I stretch my hair out and brush my ends, slowly working my way upwards, making sure I keep my hair stretched as I go along. If I meet any resistance, I brush beneath the area of resistance, and I can also choose to apply more leave-in or water or hair oil and finger detangle out the knot before I attempt to brush the area again. Detangling my hair takes about 5 to 10 minutes per twist, depending on size and the products I use. The next thing I do after that is cane row my own hair, which takes about 10 minutes per cane row, depending on the products I use and how well I detangle my hair. In case you were wondering, I do own tail combs, but I hardly ever use them because I believe parting my hair in a straight line is unnecessary manipulation. Of course, it would look much neater and presentable, but I'm willing to sacrifice that in order not to stress my hair. I always do the cane row across the back for 2 reasons. First, I learnt from the days I used to do weave that it puts less strain on those back hairs when you don't lift them up too high to meet the rest of your hair. Second, it also makes it easier for me to cane row my own hair, as sometimes I put almost a third of my hair into that back cane row, depending on how lazy I'm feeling. I like to finish off by spritzing my scalp with black rice water, then I apply some aloe vera, and lastly massage oil into my scalp and then my strands to seal in all the goodness. I do sometimes put aloe on my ends, but I find that too much aloe vera on your hair can be a little drying, so I mainly concentrate it on my scalp. Yes, aloe vera leaves particles, but I feel like the benefits outweigh the flakes. I know some of you may be disappointed that I didn't really share anything revolutionary. Most of you probably already know how to pre-poo and detangle your hair. But when it comes to hair care, I just feel if everyone keeps saying a specific thing, like keep it simple, keep your hair stretched, or massage your scalp, then it probably works. Also, in my opinion, the secret to hair growth and length retention is the accumulation of simple but effective good hair products, practices, and routines. Feel free to leave questions, comments, like, and subscribe. Thank you.